This is StoryRobot. Welcome to r/entitled parents. Our first story of today is Karen thinks she can have free use of my truck. A few years ago I had a side hustle on my days off. My job had a rotational schedule where I worked 2 weeks then got 2 weeks off. I made plenty of money at my job, but it didn't hurt to make a little extra cash. I was in essence a tour guide. But for the region one lived in. I didn't have any planned tours but usually just took people to see neat places that they would not know about or think to go to. I was adamant about getting paid up front. And customers signed an agreement saying that made guarantees to protect my truck from messes or damage. Never had any issues fortunately, and people always enjoyed the places I showed them. Except for one family. They seemed friendly enough when I was having them sign a contract and collecting my fee. I should mention my fee was $15 per hour plus $75, $35 if it was a half day. This covered a tank of fuel, plus paid for my time shuttling you around. I also kept a cooler with free water and some limited snacks. You were paying for my knowledge of the region, plus knowledge about the area's history and such. Plenty of times I had customers tell me, "I've never seen so much cool stuff in one day. You could maybe find something cheaper," but I didn't care. Once money changed hands with this family the attitude changed. They began treating me like I was a second-class citizen. But I had their money, so I didn't care. I drove them around to some of the most beautiful scenery you can find. It's rare people are not left speechless by these places and never have I seen someone not be impressed. Until now, every place I showed them, they just seemed disappointed. One of the places was a ski town popular with a lot of celebrities, not Aspen, and they were just like, "Hey, it's okay." I can't deny I was a little offended by their indifference but whatever. They were never outright rude during the day, but were surprised when I didn't buy lunch for them. As I said, "You're paying for my time, food is on you." But when I got back to town and dropped them off at their hotel it got interesting. The wife says, "You can just park in the back and leave the keys at the desk. Tell them they are for the Smith family." Me, "I'm sorry, what?" Wife, "This truck, just park it in the back. We might use it later." Me, "This is my truck. I'm not leaving it here, that's not part of the deal." Wife, "Oh please, there is no way you can own a vehicle like this. It obviously belongs to your company." Me, "I do this job self-employed, on my days off from my regular job. I assure you, this is my truck. I can show you my name on the title." Wife, "Young man, I had just turned 30, if you don't do as you're told I will be forced to call your boss." Me, "You mean me? I am my boss." Wife, "Okay smart beep, get your boss on the phone, right now." I thought about just driving off, it's 8 p.m. but then had a better idea. I called my supervisor at my real job. We'll call him Dan. Dan has been in the oil field for 14 years and could be quite the cusser. Good supervisor, he knew what I did on my days off and even sent people my way a few times. He answered and I just said, "One of my clients is demanding to speak with my boss, so here she is," and handed her my phone. Wife, sounding smug, "I tried to tell your driver to leave the truck here so we could use it but he lied and said he owns it." I could hear him yelling, "Are you beeping stupid?" I didn't discern anything else but I know he gave her a good thrashing. She just walked to the window, handed me my phone and said, "He wants to talk to you," then walked away. Boss, that fix your problem? Me, "Yay, thanks Dan." Boss, anytime brother. The following story is about Islamophobic parents that decided to shave OP's Muslim beard. My parents had a strict clean shave policy when I was growing up. But now I am an adult and now live on my own. I had grown a kind of long French beard during the COVID lockdown and was visiting my family once the travel restrictions were relaxed. My parents are hardcore Islamophobes and they were horrified seeing my Muslim beard. They asked me to shave it because people might think I have converted to Islam and it's going to tarnish my family's reputation. I basically told them to beep off and mind about their pubes rather than my beard. Today I was sleeping on the couch and my mom cut my beard off. Now it's an ugly mess and I have no option but to shave it off and I can't beeping leave this place as I am under 14-day home quarantine, because I traveled from another state. I feel they have won for now. The following story is about an entitled mom that tried to get a family evicted. My boyfriend just told me this story and I thought it belonged here. When he was 14 he was living with his mom and sister on a housing estate. It was summer and he liked a bit of light in his upstairs bedroom, so he left the curtains open at all times. That included when he was getting dressed and after having a shower, so if you purposefully stared at his window you could only see him from his waist up. Well, their neighbor did not like that one bit. She went pounding on their door, yelling at my mother-in-law that her son was a disgrace, hanging around always naked and exposing himself to her daughter, same age as him. My mother-in-law told her he had every right to do whatever he wanted in his bedroom and that if they didn't want to see him all they needed to do was not to look. A couple of days went by and lo and behold, the police showed up at their door. Turned out the neighbor had been filming and taking pictures of my boyfriend to show to the housing people as evidence of his wrongdoing to get them kicked out. Except that the housing office called the police on her for taking pictures and videos of an underage kid and kicked her and her family out. Our next story is, Karen attempts to order at a closed restaurant, despite me telling her that she can't order because we're closed. This happened about 4 years ago when I was working at McDonald's. Now this one is a 24/7 McDonald's, but due to management at the time, we had to do a deep clean, so we closed at 8 and we gave considerable notice, as there were signs everywhere letting people know. Then there's the blind driver who went past all 7 signs not noticing a single one. I'm on headset for drive-through. The cast: me, entitled mother, and the manager. Me. Here's the beep that someone's at the order station. Hello, welcome to McDonald's, unfortunately we're closed at the moment. Entitled mother: I'd like a fish finger Happy Meal and a large quarter-pounder meal with a Diet Coke please. Me: I'm sorry ma'am, we can't provide any service at the moment because we just closed for maintenance and deep cleaning tonight. Entitled mother: What do you mean, this is an all-day all-night McDonald's? Me: Yes, we are, however this was the business manager's decision ma'am. I cannot provide any service at this time. I'm posted here to let customers know that we're closed in case they miss the signs outside. Entitled mother: I don't like your tone, I'd like to see your manager. Me: Of course ma'am, 1 minute please. I go to the manager and explain the situation up to when she asked for him. He takes the headset and I grab a spare. Manager: Hello, this is the manager for tonight, what seems to be the issue? Entitled mother: I'd like to order please. Manager: Ma'am, my crew member explained we are closed at the moment for maintenance and deep cleaning. You're going to have to find another McDonald's that's open, like the one in Axe and the other in the city center. Entitled mother: But it's my son's birthday today and I want to treat him. Manager: Ma'am, I understand that, but none of our equipment is on to provide service. Entitled mother: You ruined my kid's birthday, I'm coming to the window. Entitled mother drives up to the window and demands to see my manager's superior, screaming at him, not knowing he is the only superior there, since he's the damned business manager. Manager: I am the business manager ma'am, you've decided to harass my crew and disrespect me. We have your plate, face and car's description and we'll not only report you to the police, but we're permanently banning you from this McDonald's. Congrats though, you're the first person I've ever had to ban. Karen drives off and we resume the cleaning. We did have leftovers from before we closed, so we held a friendly competition for the most creative burger. I didn't win, but I got to eat my spicy quad Big Mac Supreme. Too long, did not read. Karen didn't get the hint we're closed, so she screams at the business manager to get his in-store superior when he has no superior in store. She was banned and we reported her to the police for aggressive behavior. Thank you for reading. Edit. Thank you all for the awards, kind strangers, most I've ever had in my time on Reddit. Thank you for watch. Error. Problem detected. Not enough subscribers. Please subscribe, like and comment.